Enti Ministry of Sanitation Omahwe so efie wotwe na nso kakra to omukọji sika wo World Bank se yiyi gata numu chese mfanye hwe no NDC ba sanitation ministry no yebegu no ni asan dia call local government. Okay. Emre bia nso beto bia yebe yiyi gata numu nyina se ne be ya nso no ba ebenya kwan na asen.
But please forgive me.
Monkwasiafo papa. Gwasiade.
Enti Ministry of Sanitation Omahwe so efie wotwe na nso kakra to omukọji sika wo World Bank se yiyi gata numu chese mfanye hwe no NDC ba sanitation ministry no yebegu no ni asan dia call local government. Okay. Emre bia nso beto bia yebe yiyi gata numu nyina se ne be ya nso no ba ebenya kwan na asen.
Kwasia mai and kwasia mai.
Sikawia, me assembly member. Sikawia, Your Excellency. Sikawia.
Kwasia mai and kwasia mai. Monkwasia fo papa.
Rescue team, Kumchacha area, behind Malam station, behind Malcolm. Please, we need a rescue team. Please, we need an assistance for people are dying in their room. The whole place is flooded with water. We are begging for an assistance. National Service, Fire Service, please, Kumchacha area, behind the Malam station, Malcolm. That road, the whole place is flooded. The whole place is flooded. People's houses have been occupied by the rainwater, and it has entered their rooms. People are dying, children are dying. Please come and rescue, okay? Pregnant women are in the room. We are begging. We've climbed to a rooftop. Please, we need rescue team. We are begging. We are begging. A lot of children are here. We've rescued a lot of children. We are begging. We are begging.
Responsibility. In fact, if I finish what I'm reading, he says that my commitment is to prevent floods and offer solutions.
So I'm asking you a specific question of when you say the president should have taken responsibility, what specifically were you expecting him to say?
I am expecting the president to say that the government also has responsibility in making sure we prevent the flooding as they promised.
You didn't hear him say indirectly when he said that we should be demolishing structures in waterways.
I should hear the president say indirectly. The president should take responsibility indirectly. Ghanaians should take responsibility directly, but the president should take it indirectly. Is that what he did? No, when President Mahama was blaming Akufo-Addo, did he ask Akufo-Addo to take the responsibility indirectly? How can we, in the greatest of imagination, expect a sitting president to take an indirect responsibility?
2020, we also spent about 450 million Ghana cedis under the National Flood Control Program. So the question people are asking is, where is the evidence of the monies that have been spent to deal with this problem? Okay,
thank you very much. First of all, the Garrett money is $200 million that first came, or let me not say came as in given to government. That was funding that was secured. But as of June 2024, almost to the end of year 2024, only 130 million had been given to the government of Ghana.
Out of the 200?
Out of the 200, as part of...
The 2019 one?
What?
Because, is it a 2019
No. The project was secured in 2019.
Okay.
But as of 2024, the funding that had come from that 200 million was 130 million. I have all the data here.
So
I will share the
rest?
report with you. Your producer can share the specific screenshot on the screen from the Garrett report. As of that time, in fact, the report I will share with your producer was produced in June 2025. As of that time, the amount that had been released was 68% out of the 200 million. Then, in addition to the 200 million, another $150 million was also secured. When you combine it, that is where you get the 350 million, that money, the figure that's been going around. Combined, 350 is only 36% that has been disbursed or has been utilized.
Where's the rest of the money?
It's with World Bank and the government of Ghana. Because you see, what people have to understand is that when World Bank say that we are giving you X amount of money or you have secured X amount of money, World Bank will not just give the money to you outright. You actually go through what we call progression, and then they release it based on performance. Just like the IMF funding. IMF, government secured 3 billion with IMF, but they gave it to us in 7 tranches.
So let's assume you are saying that they release it based on performance.
Based on performance. In fact,
So
I have the performance. I have the performance tracker here.
Are you indirectly admitting that you did not perform is the reason they didn't
No,
release
actually,
the
I don't
amount
have
of
to
money?
say anything. I'll read to you what the current minister, AJ, went to the Garrett sites. The current minister, he went to the various Garrett sites. In fact, this one is May 5th, 2026, here on the Garrett website. And this is the Minister of Works and Housing speaking. The Minister of Works and Housing and Water Resources, Honorable Kenneth Gilbert Ejay, has expressed satisfaction with the progress of ongoing drainage improvement works in Carnation during a monitoring visit to key project sites under the Garrett project. This is the Minister of Works and Housing. In fact, I will read the specific quote from the minister to you. According to the minister, quote, "I am satisfied with the pace and quality of work so far, and I encourage the contractors to maintain this momentum to ensure the timely completion of these critical projects," unquote. This is the current minister visiting Garrett projects. So let it be stated on record that this government itself has admitted the performance of the Garrett project. But the record is this. What I want to state is, let nobody sit here that Akufo-Addo government took $350 million and squandered it. No, that is a fat lie.
And let me get the data correctly. Did you say that you got 38% out of this?
36% out of the 350. I'm giving you 2 different figures. Pay attention. I said the first tranche that was secured was 200 million.
Yes.
Out of the 200 million, the specific number from the Garrett project is 127 million.
Yes, I got that.
Okay. Another tranche of 150 was secured. Out of that 150, 0 has been released.
The import of my question, question is, you're saying that you didn't get the full amount, right? Now,
the government has not received the full amount.
Aside from the Garrett project, for which you quote the minister, the current minister for Works and Housing, the question is still where the evidence of the rest of the...
I'm confused. Are you asking me a question or she's asking me a question?
No, we're having
Please, just a second.
Okay.
I'm asking you the question. You're saying that you didn't receive the 400% of it.
Yeah.
So let's assume that the percentages you've given us really are the amount of monies you received.
Yeah.
The question still remains, aside from the Garrett project that you're quoting the minister on, the evidence of the works that were done. I just quoted to you the 450 million of the National Flood Control Program, among others.
So see, my sister, here's the thing. Here's the thing that we all have to, please, 1 second. We all have to address our minds to. If you listen to the current minister, and then you juxtapose it with the previous minister, the argument is that to fight the flooding problem, we need between $5 to $6 billion. Okay? 5 to 6 billion United States dollars. I have just told you, out of the Garrett, we have only received 127 million.
Mr. Tonto, I'm not sure you're answering my question.
I'm answering your question. Your question you are asking me is 400 something million was spent. I am saying that if you don't put the issues in its proper context,
yes,
which is what is the total expenditure we need to make to be able to completely eradicate flooding?
So the question is, out of the amount we received, we did this, we did that, we did that. That's what I'm asking, not the overall.
But I've given you some of the projects we have done. Are you saying that the 400 million is part of the Garrett project? You are saying that is a different funding.
I said it's for National Flood Control Program.
Is it part of the Garrett project? You see, let's not confuse issues.
I am not talking about Garrett. I'm just saying that. And earlier, perhaps I should refresh our memory.
Okay.
I gave the data about the Greater Accra Resilient and Integrated Development. Of course, that's the Garrett one we're talking about, 200. I've talked about Gamma, which is $150 million. I've talked about another Garrett additional financing, 150. Gamma 30 in 2024. And I'm asking you, that you've stated that we didn't receive all the monies, as you said. And I'm asking that the ones you received, what specific project, maybe we dredged your door, this is how much it cost us, we did this, this is how much it cost us.
You are stating specific projects that you are saying the government embarked on. What I would hope for is for you to tell Ghanaians that this is what the project was meant to do. What I responded to was a specific funding, Garrett. Now, there are so many expenditure that will go into flooding mitigation. I mean, from time in memory, how can one person, how can I know every single funding that has gone into flooding since 2025 or 2023 or 2020? I'm one person. The point is, he made a specific comment on Garrett, and I shared my knowledge on Garrett. If you are referencing other expenditure, that is a discussion we can go into. But I
say we should be Mahama Mikasa and Shasi. I want any share anyone to know and Shasi and Casa. Me Casa in Abitrato. We so a conclusion and I say, midway, yes. I want any share anyone to know. I'm my wish or Tinaman Casa and the crown. I'm Sanso de Mecasa, the shit to know. I do manage here, then PCBJ. To my fancy, or didn't you be another to comment session? The budget never became kind of baby asu. It's me, I come. He been so fully free natural radio conversation. Said baby and bam si canon. Na baby asu ain't me, and ye come. Copy me, so a shame, every summer. Bye bye.